This sheet should look fairly familiar. You did one very like this several weeks ago when we first started the matter unit. Back then, you were just getting familiar with the idea that matter is defined as anything that has mass and takes up space. In other words, has volume. Now, the part that is different now is this section right here. Now I expect you not only to know whether an item is matter, but I also expect you to be able to figure out if it is matter, is it a solid, is it a liquid, or is it a gas? Okay, so how would you do this? Well, let's see. Let's go to knowledge. Knowing things in your brain. That does not have mass. And it does not have volume. No. So I don't need to worry about it being a solid or a liquid or a gas because it is not matter. What about books? Well, if you are hit by a book, you are going to feel it. It absolutely has mass. Does it have volume? All of the books on my shelves in my house certainly take up space. They do have volume. Knowing that, then, I have to decide one of these three. Are they floating around invisible in my house? Nope, so books are not a gas. Do I have to pour them into a container and they fill the container from the bottom up? Nope, so books are not a liquid. Are they solid? Well, yeah, you probably got there quicker than I did. So I don't need to mark anything else. I know that books are a solid. What about 16, 17, and 18? You need to come up with 3 more items. At least 2 of them must be matter. So of 16, 17, and 18, 2 of them have to be matter. And they should be different kinds of matter. So you need at least 2 different kinds of matter for 16, 17, and 18 for what you fill in those blanks. You need to prove they are matter by saying, yep, they have mass, yep, they have volume. You need to tell what state of matter they are in. If one of your items is not matter, that's fine. Mark it as being not matter. On 1 through 13 then, because I showed you how you would go about doing 14 and 15. 1 through 13. Some of these are a little bit tricky. So if you get number 10, that is all well and good, but you might have a question on number 10, especially if you don't remember the video you watched in the last few days about what fire is. Another one, helium. If you don't know what helium is, that is the stuff that they put in balloons that makes them float. So that should give you an idea of what helium is. At that point, I will not put a question mark next to it. One that is sort of like fire, it could go in a couple of different directions, is steam. You might or might not get steam correct. I also want to clarify the difference between running and runner. Running is the act of moving your feet really fast so you get from place to place quickly. Runner is the person who is moving their feet really quickly to get from one place to another. So runner would be a person, or a runner could be an animal, right? Your dog can run, a cheetah can run. So whatever the thing is that is doing the running, that is number 12. The running itself, the act of running, is number 11. You should be able to tell the difference between those two. And hopefully, it's a little easier to tell whether they are matter or not matter, given what we've been studying the last several weeks. Think about what it takes to be a solid or a liquid or a gas as you mark these things. Your completed sheet is your assignment for today. Thank you.